Some stories are so fantastic, they feel like they belong on the silver screen. The tale of Mithilesh Kumar Srivastava is one such story. You might know him by another name, a name that became a legend in India, Natwallal. He was born in 1912 in a small village called Bangra, in Bihar. His family was simple. His father was a station master. Young Mithilesh was a bright boy, but nobody could have guessed the path his life would take. He was not a born criminal. He was just a clever young man who saw the world a little differently than others. He noticed things others missed, like how a signature could be copied with just a little practice. His journey into a life of crime started with a small, almost innocent act. He discovered he had a talent for forging signatures. His first real test came when he found out his neighbor often sent him to deposit money in the bank. One day, he carefully forged his neighbor's signature and withdrew a large sum of money from the account. It was a simple trick, but it worked perfectly. This small success planted a seed in his mind. He realized that with a pen and some confidence, he could unlock doors that were closed to most people. He had found his calling, a dangerous and thrilling one. With the money from his first con, he knew he couldn't stay in his small village. He decided to leave for Calcutta, the bustling city of dreams. It was a place where a man could disappear and reinvent himself completely. For Mithilesh, Calcutta was a vast playground of opportunities. He left behind his old life, his family, and his real name. He was no longer just a boy from Bihar. He was becoming someone new, someone who could be anyone he wanted to be. The city's anonymity was the perfect cover for the grand plans that were beginning to form in his clever mind. In Calcutta, he polished his skills. He wasn't just a forger anymore. He became a student of human nature. He learned how people thought what they desired and how they could be tricked by a confident man in a good suit. Natwallal's ambition eventually led him to his most legendary scams. He decided to think bigger than just checks and businessmen. He decided to sell India's national monuments. It sounds unbelievable, but he actually did it. He would pose as a powerful government official with the authority to sell these sites. He would find wealthy tourists and gullible foreign tourists fascinated by India's heritage. He told them the government was privatizing these monuments and they had a unique chance to own a piece of Indian history. He even created fake government papers to make the deals look official. His most famous sale was the Taj Mahal. Yes, you read that right. He sold the Taj Mahal multiple times to different foreigners. He would take them for a tour, explain the fictional sale process, and collect a hefty advance payment. He also sold the Red Fort, the Rashtrapati Bhavan, the Parliament House of India. The final chapter of Natwallal's life is shrouded in as much mystery as his entire career. After his last escape in 1996, he was never seen again by the authorities. For years, his fate remained unknown. Two conflicting stories emerged about his death. In 2009, his lawyer claimed that Natwallal had died on July 25, 2009. He even submitted a request to have the 100+ pending cases against him dropped. It seemed like a fittingly quiet end for a man who had lived such a loud and public life of crime. However, the story did not end there. Natwallal's brother later claimed that he had actually cremated Natwallal much earlier, back in 1996, the same year he disappeared from police custody. This contradiction meant that no one could be sure when, or even if, he had truly died. Did he live for another 13 years as a free man after his final escape? Or did he pass away shortly after, leaving behind a final puzzle for the world to solve? This uncertainty is perhaps the most fitting epitaph for a man who was a master of illusion and deception his entire life. One thing is certain. The legend of Natwallal, the man who sold the Taj Mahal, will be told for many years to come.